Oop, did I just win that? I did not. All right, guys. So I am gonna play a few practice games. I already made my 100 for today, so I'm gonna play a few practice games, and I just want to talk about what I look for, what I do when I play these games, so that you guys can optimize your game as well, and hopefully you guys can earn some money just like I do. And if you don't, well, that might be because you might be against me or players like me who are really good at the game, who have been playing the game for quite a while. So if you're planning to make money, you got to plan to also try and beat us. And that's what the stream is about. That's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to do a short little stream, try and condense as many tips as I can, so a lot of you guys can follow along and not have to go through all the tips that are in my previous videos. But here I go, guys. Again, my name in game is I'm Really Good. My stream name is batmanwholaughd. But the first thing that we do here is we want to move this ace right away, and we want to open this up, and we want to try and get that in a smooth motion, right? We want to one of the key rules that I use throughout my games is making the first moves available to you as you see them. So you got to be quick, you got to be sharp with your eyes and fast with your hands. So I'll go for the ace, and I'll go for the ace, and I'll go for the opening here. Ready? So I'll go with this, bam, 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 bam. I should be going slow. Sorry, I want to talk about tips. I'm not trying to beat this game. So you'll see, here's one tip. So when you have two cards two available moves, especially if they're the same value. So these the red twos here. Now, normally you want to prioritize whatever card is here on the bottom. All right? Whatever card is here on the bottom is usually going to get you more wins and allow you to complete your games a lot faster. There's a red 5 down there. So be sure to use your undo button. Your undo button is, seriously, it will make you money. Your undo button will make you money if you know how to use it right. So use it to uncover cards, and if you're not sure about committing to that move, just undo. Save it for later. You don't need to make that move right now. Just like this red 5. I don't need 2 red 5s just yet. So let's continue on. So let's move on to the next. I see a red 4. I might want to use that here. So again, you see this red 4 and this red 4. What you want to do is prioritize the ones on the bottom here before you go for anything in the top deck. Now, that's just a general rule of thumb that I use. But if you're... What am I trying to say here? That's a general rule of thumb that I use. But some games that you'll have to get creative. So, for example, if I open up this red 4, all I get is a red 5. Can't really do anything else after that. But if I use this red 4, I have a red queen and a black jack. That's 2 moves I can make. There's a black 7 underneath here. Gotta remember that. 2 moves I can make. Oh, shit. Well, I already committed to the move. Crap. But anyways, normally I would have moved this 4. So I made a mistake there by moving this 2 like that. But here I go. I'm just going to commit. Screw it. So right there, I can go for this 2 and do a few more moves. But I'm not going to do that yet. I can save that for the next cycle. I have this black 7 in here as well, so I want to keep that in mind. The reason why I would ever want to move this 2 is because there's a red 10 and a black 9 that could go right on top of this black jack. But again, I want to cycle through the cards at least once first before I commit to any moves like that, because that's not going to open up too many moves after. So we'll see a red 7 there, red queen, black 5, black 8, red king, red 6. So this red 6 could go to this black 7. So this is what I'm going to prioritize here, because this card is on the bottom rows, and I can make more moves here with this red 6 and then this black 5. So I see a black 2. I'm going to put that in right away. Now, when you're putting in cards, especially like here, I have a 2 of spades. So a lot of times when I was starting out, I was dragging everything. So I would drag this like that. But if you want to maximize your time, just tap it. Whatever card is next, so I have an ace of spades already. So for example, this 2 of spades, all I got to do is tap it. anything that's up next to go into the waste pile, like aces, and then the following, the following cards, then just tap on it. Save your time. You don't gotta do this whole stretch with your thumb all the way to the waste pile every time. Just tap on it. Okay, so these threes can chill. 5. So there's nothing else I can do, so I end the game there. So that tip, I wanted to show you the importance of using your undo button, scouting out your board, seeing what cards are in what order, and try to take mental notes there. Try to take mental notes of what cards are showing up. You're not going to memorize every single card as you go, but do your best. Just try a little bit. Remember some of the cards, right? Because that will help you with your speed. If you know what cards are going to be coming next, that's going to help tremendously with your speed, because you can already, your mind is already going to think, all right, I can move my thumb from this card to this card because there's an available move, because I know what card's going to come next. Rather than, because your brain, because you're not a robot, you're not invincible. So I'm not a robot, but I'm pretty damn good at the game and I'm pretty fast. And the way I do that is trying to predict what cards are going to come next, and also sharpening my eyes, meaning keep practicing so that your eyes are trained to see the next available move. I'll try and explain that in game and see what I can do. See what kind of tips I can give you guys. Okay, so again, the first thing that I want to do is go for the ace and then open this up. I see a red black 10 here. There's a black 10, so I'm going to leave that black 10 there. So there's no need for me to use the undo button because there's another black 10, and that's going to be it. This is the only card that can go on a red jack, so I'm just going to keep it open. Save my time. So just keep cycling through. There's that. There's that. Now, again, just like the last game, you see there's a red jack up here and a red jack down here. You want to prioritize the red jack down here. Even though you can get this black 10 on, just wait. There's a red queen there. Just wait. We'll just keep making our moves. Boom. Look at that. So I could have made the red jack move, which I still can. And we move on with the game. So just keep making the first available moves that you see. And okay, so we see a black 4 here and a black 4 here. So look at this. So you have 2 black 4s. They can both go on to this red 5 of hearts down here. One has a black king, the other has a red 4 right underneath. Now the black king looks tempting because I could put in that red queen on top of it and then move the red king up here down to an open space. Now, I'm not going to do that. What I want to do, I want to prioritize whichever card has more cards underneath them in this situation. So you want to go for the black 4 of spades on the right, and then you want to use this red 4 and boom, 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 make more available moves and keep the ball rolling. Because look, I just used the black 4 again. So you want to be careful with the order of the cards. So that's very important when it comes to making your moves. The order of the cards that you have in the deck. That's why I go for the cards that have. That's why I make the moves that I do, because I know that they. Hold on. What am I doing here? Because I know by experience that usually the more options that I have, the more likely it is that I'm going to finish a game. So the idea is you want to get more points than your opponent. And how you do that? Well, step 1, if you can finish a game, finish it as fast as possible. Step 2, just even if you can't finish every single game, that's okay. Just keep moving on. Just you gotta be quick thinking in this game, very quick thinking. But I'm not gonna move this black 4 because I could do this, right? I could tap in a whole bunch of cards, so I'm just gonna hold off on that. There's a red 6. Yeah, let's do that. Black 2, let's put it down. Red 2, black 9. That's a win. Oh, maybe not a win. Sorry, that's a finish. Excuse me, because I'm going really slow. So there, you're gonna be faced with a lot of split decisions like that. Not every game is going to be the same way where that rule applies and you win. You got to be creative with your moves. Just make educated guesses. So that's also part of the gambling here, because you don't know what cards are going to come next. Nobody knows what cards are going to come next. You're going to get the same exact deck as your opponent does. So just try and focus on one move at a time, right? But those split decisions, like sometimes you just got to take a gamble. Take the gamble. Who knows? That gamble you could win. I mean, you're here betting your money. You're here taking your risks. So you got to be quick with the risks, because it could win you money, but you could also lose. And you also want to plan for losing, because you are not going to win to infinity. You're not going to win streak until infinity. There's no player on this app that has won forever, right? I've been able to beat every single top player that I've faced, and they've been able to beat me. It can be a lot of back and forth. Now, knowing that, I just try to play around that. I try to play around my fire zones, and I'll talk about this a lot in the public Solitaire chat. I always encourage players to get into practice games. Try and win streak with the practice games. Once you're on a win streak, then that usually means your hands are pretty warmed up, your eyes are sharpened, you're identifying the moves a lot faster, and yeah, your hands are faster. So you're overall faster. And just like an athlete who's trying to get who's in their zone, let's say like people like Tom Brady, Michael Jackson, Kobe, etc. They get in their zone, and these are players that are always in their zone. Now, if you can, what you want to do is focus on those zones. So you're not going to win streak to infinity. So once you're on a good win streak, let's say you're on a win streak of like 2, 3, 4, 5 games, right? On average, like if I'm on a win streak, I could win streak for quite a while. My highest win streak is 30. I don't know anybody who's reached that high of a win streak yet. Please let me know if you do. But as far as I know, that doesn't matter, because there are many players that make a lot more money than me who have a win streak of 24 at most that I've seen. That's the highest that I've seen so far. But yeah, if you on average, I probably win streak like maybe 5 times, right? Like I'll win streak 5, 6, 7 times, and around there, if I'm feeling like I'm slowing down, or if I'm feeling like I'm too cocky, like, oh, I'm on fire, I'm gonna win every single game after this. That's not going to be the case. I'm going to lose eventually, and as a long term as someone who's been playing this game for over 3 years, I'll try to play around these losses. So I'll go on a win streak on these smaller games, and once I'm feeling good, I'll try and bet big. I'll try and go for, like, let's say I'll start off with $1, $3, $5 games, $8 games, it's $10 games, etc. But once I'm feeling good, I'm on a good win streak, I'll try and throw in a $20 game. I'll throw in a $50 game after that. It's, you really got to gauge yourself. You really got to feel when you're at your best. Because if you're not feeling like you're at your best, don't bet your money. You have the choice. You can stop yourself from betting money and losing money. And I'm telling you now, if you want to make money, you got to be able to beat people like me. And I'll give you all the tips before you decide you want to risk your money. But okay, so I'm going to play this game. I'm going to see if I can finish this game. I'm going to show you guys that you need to be able to beat my high score. I'm going to try and go for at least 4,200 if it's possible in this game. If not, I'll keep going until I can. But ready? Let's go. Red 2, red 7, red 3, red 7, black jack, black 5, black 9, black jack, black king, red 10. Red 2, I'll do it, why not? I didn't mean to do it. That move. Shit. Oh, shit. Brad Pitt. It's all good, though. I won. Okay, so this is not one of those games where I win very fast. Very awkward, if I do say so myself. So it's like 41? Yeah. So that's 41.70. So that's finishing the game in about a minute and 3 seconds. So you got to be able to finish a game in less than a minute to get to 4,200. I'll try again. Oops. Have I been winning? Oh, I got a tie there, and I lost. So I tied with a 50 gamer. All right, I'll try and win. Let me go for the 500 Z coins. I'll try and go for, like I said, I'll try and go for 4,200 again. Red 7, red 2, red 2. Red 2. Oh, shit. What the fuck was that? Blackjack. Black 7, red 6. Okay, I fucked up somewhere. So I gotta use this red 6, right? And I'll do this. Black 9, red 10. Okay, I lost this one. What is that, red 10? Yeah. So he didn't finish either. Let's go. Black 7 underneath there. Come on. Oh, black 6, I mean. I'll do it. I'll do the black 6. Why not? Black 6 again. Cool. Seven. Black 5. Red jack. So it's this. So this is like 4,000 game or less. Oh, 4,000. What am I waiting for? Oh no, broista babe. Oh wait, is this sweater weather? It is sweater weather. I have a few games pending. So again, let's go over a few tips. So from here, once again, I see a lot of moves I can make. I can move these 8s to the 9s and the jack here, the ace. So first move is always going to be the ace. Okay, never forget the ace. All you got to do is just tap it. Again, you don't got to drag it. Just tap. Let's go to the next one. And then open these up. Use the aces. Blackjack. And we keep going. Make red 9. There's a black 9. So again, this is what I want to prioritize. Is this jack down here. I don't want to use this jack. This jack doesn't open up as many possibilities as this one. This one has a black 9. Right? Okay. So this is looking good, right? So I got to keep in mind that there's a black 9 under there. I think I'll go for that one. Normally, I would have opened this up for a black 9 and see what that brings me. But I'm pretty comfortable just winging it there. So black 9 is there and black 6. Black 6. Okay, boom. I'm going to use the black 9 here. Boom. Red 3. Black 8. Black 4. There's that. Black 9. Keep making your first available moves. So I could put this down here if I wanted to, but this is a lot faster if I just tap it. So keep making the available moves. Just chilling. I'm just doing it slow so you guys can see. So that one was an easy game. Very smooth game. And I'll keep doing this. I'll keep doing this and giving out some tips. So again, you want to go for the aces first. Go for the first moves that you see available. Train your eyes so they're very sharp. So I see the red ace automatically. I see the black 3 going on the red 4. And that's all that I got. So scout out the board before you even start a game. Because the timer will not start until you touch a card. So we'll touch the card. We'll touch the ace. Go up here. There's a red 6. Can't do anything. Just make your first available moves. Whatever you see. Oh, I should have went for this. Okay, so I should have went for that first, but it's okay. It worked out. It worked out just fine. Keep making your first available moves. You always want to prioritize the bottom, the rows of decks here, before you prioritize anything up at the top deck. So keep making your available moves. Excuse me. Black 5, black jack. Oh, and also saying the cards out loud as they go by helps. So I see black 4. So again, I want to prioritize what's on the bottom here before I go commit to this. Because I also don't want to mess up the order of the top deck. I want to be very careful with that. Because if I mess up even just one card, I'm screwed. And I lose my money, and I don't want to do that. I'm trying to show you guys how to make money, not lose it. So put that down there, red 10. I can do that just for the sake of having an order. Black 10, black jack, red 9, red 6, red 10. Black 4, red 3, red 6, black 4, black 5. Just keep going until you win. So again, just using, like I said, doing the first moves available is always a good rule of thumb. Ooh, I won a game. 20s? Oh, 6. It's okay. All right, I'll try and go full speed, and I'll try and explain, see if I can do it that way. All right, so again, the first thing I want to do is go for the first cards available at the bottom row deck here. Usually, I want to go for the aces first before I open up the deck. I did hear that going for the aces first before opening up the top right deck at the start of the game gives you more points. I don't have that confirmed. A fellow player told me earlier today. So keep that in mind. If somebody's able to calculate that, let me know. I would love to confirm. But it hasn't really been a big impact on my own games, not as far as I'm aware of. But here I go. So I want to go for the black 7, red 6, black... Ooh, put that there. Red 4, black 9, red 8, black 6. Oh, I got this too. So that one was kind of out of order because I wasn't paying attention to my fullest extent. But it's okay. It's kind of working out. It is kind of working out. Red 4, black 6, black 2, black 9, black 8, black 5. Black 9. Black 6. I like that. I like that a lot. Red 10. Put this. So that's 4,200 right there. I wasn't even going... I don't even feel like I was going my full speed there. I felt I could have gone faster. But got to be able to hit scores like this. You have to be able to hit above 4,200 on a game that you can finish. If you cannot hit that, if you can't even hit 4,200, do not bet your money. Please, 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 do not bet your money. This game is legit. I only know because I make money, and I will show you my account balance here. So again, I usually go for $100 a day. You see, I cashed out on $101. Yeah, I try to do just a steady $100. I set my goals every day, and I just keep an even $100 as my goal. I could go more if I wanted to. As you can see, there's one day that 2 days ago where I made $300 total. I started off with 100, and then I made another 200 on top of that. Steady money. It's steady money that I'm okay with having in my bank account. You know, you got to pace yourself in this game, because just as fast as you can win money, you can lose money, if not faster. So pace yourself. I hope no one is in a rush here to make money. Don't rush yourself if you're just trying to make an extra side income, because personally, this makes a lot more money in a very short amount of time compared to the day job that I had. I used to work a job at a bank, working as a banker for 5 years. Made a steady 40 to 50 a year. You know, also having bonuses every quarter. To put it simply, before I got let go from my job, I was able to rack up $20,000 in 1 month. 1 month I could make $20,000. That's at least half of my minimum yearly annual salary. So I can lose that money just as fast though. Right? I can, like, if you're good at the game, if you can do what I did, where I was able to make the 20,000, there are some players who've made 50,000 in a month, or even 100,000 in a month. These are really good players, and these people are in the top of the leaderboards. So you see, I'm here at 44 currently. This is a brand new league for another 4 days. So you'll see this. Look at the type of money that these guys are making. If you're hitting the top leaderboards every few days, you could be pocketing $9,000. Sometimes that number is $6,000 at the top. Sometimes it's $25,000 at the top. A lot of people make a lot of money. But with that being said, you got to be able to beat a lot of people. And I'm here to show you how you can do that and how to make your games go a lot faster, easier, smoother. Whatever I can do to help your performance, because I'm already making money. This Twitch stream could make me money in the future, you know, if I'm able to help enough people to feel confident in their game so that they can win money as well. I've already been doing this for 3 years. I'm okay. There's a lot of people up here that are A-okay with our money. And we're not going anywhere. Keep that in mind. A lot of us, we've, again, been here for years. We are not going anywhere. So you better be able to beat us if you want to make big money. Because eventually, Skills has skill-based matchmaking, and the algorithms will try to match you up with people of your skill level based on like your wins, your losses, and your win streaks and your lose streaks. So be prepared. If you're not at the top bracket, and if you're on a win streak, be prepared to face somebody better than you, who's normally better than you on average. So that's why I recommend once you're on a win streak, slow down just a little bit. Like, for example, do a couple $1 games, $3 games, $5 games, whatever is comfortable for you, whatever is your speed, because everybody's budget is different, everybody's play style is different, except the top players. We all play very similarly. But yeah, start off with these smaller games, whatever you can afford personally, and you know, after you're on a good win streak, throw in a 20, throw in a 50, throw in 100, whatever you feel comfortable with. And by that time, hopefully you feel like you're on fire, you're in your zone, and you're kicking ass at the game. Hopefully you win those big games. And usually you do because you're already warmed up, your eyes are sharp, and you're feeling good about yourself. You usually win those games. Um, but you don't always. You gotta always be prepared that you be prepared to lose. Always be prepared to lose. You don't want to go broke playing this game. I've lost more money. I've lost way more money than I've won when I first started. I was lucky enough that I had a stable job and I had enough in my savings to stay afloat. But again, I lost thousands playing the game at first. But the thing is, I knew I was good enough to make money. So I started winning just like I'm telling you guys now. I won a few hundred a day, and I just kept a steady pace. And I was able to put my money back up in the green and I started just purely profiting off of this app. Okay? Um how long is the stream? So this is a 30-minute stream so far of me giving tips. I also want to point out, use your tickets. You want to play the small games as well because one, you're going to face easier players than playing high stakes games. Two, you can rack up tickets. Racking up your tickets is a key part of making money and keeping money, right? Because that's the whole idea. You don't want to just make money. You want to keep that money that you win. So use your tickets. Use your tickets for bonus cash. When you do this, this is currency that the game just gives you. I haven't deposited in. I think the last time I deposited was back in April of 2021. I deposited a few hundred because I ran out of tickets, and that was a bad play on my part. But if you have them, use your tickets because you can't use because these tickets, they're probably not going to pay your mortgage. They probably can't pay your mortgage, but the bonus cash can if you're able to redeem that into real cash. So bonus cash, the way bonus cash is calculated, um, every 10% of and every 10% of an entry fee that you play, it will deduct that from the bonus cash. So let's say if I have $10 in bonus cash, for example, and I play this $5 game, right? It's got a $3 entry fee. So it's gonna knock off 30 cents of my bonus cash, whether I win or lose. If I win, it might give you back some more bonus cash. It's really weird. I haven't been able to calculate it exactly, but I just know 10% is the number. 10% of the entry fee is the number. That's what's taken off of your bonus cash and converted into real cash that you can withdraw, spend, save, whatever the hell you want to do with your money. That's the whole point. You get money and do whatever the hell you want to do instead of getting money from your job, having to slave away. If that's what you're going for, everybody's financial goals are different. Just play what you can afford, right? That's the number one tip. Play what you can afford and don't play the game if you're not feeling good. If you're not feeling fast. Take your time, pace yourself, play around your loss streaks. If you're on a lose streak, maybe it's a good time to take a break. You don't want to play when you've been consistently losing. Just take the L. Try again tomorrow. I made $100 in less than an hour today. That's good. That's good for me. Because my old job was paying what, like $20, around $20 an hour. I made $100 an hour, and I'm just sitting on my ass on my little beanbag, on my phone, just playing this game. About a minute at a time. Each game is about a minute on average for me. So I make good money just chilling here, which is why I haven't worked in over a year. So I hope these tips were helpful to anybody who may watch this video in the future. Shout out to Park. Let me see what your name is. Shout out to Park926. Park926. Making your video now. So thank Park926 for asking for this video. I hope I'm able to I know it's a 30-minute long video, but I hope it's filled with knowledge, with good knowledge, useful knowledge for you guys to be able to win your games and win some money, take it back home to your kids, put some food on your table, maybe upgrade your house. But believe me when I say this, I will not make it easy for you. I will not make it easy for you if you're going to be playing against me, because I want my money too. This is how I pay for the roof over my head. This is how I put food on my table. So, yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was able to help. If there are any questions, anything specific that anyone would like to go over, DM me in Solitaire. My name is I'm Really Good. Or you can message me. You can just chill here in the Twitch chat whenever I'm online, whenever I'm live. And I'll be happy to answer questions for you. I'll play a few practice matches and try and go over things with you guys. Because I know I could win money. But you're here because you don't know if you can win money. And hopefully this might be able to make that decision for you. So don't play if you're not confident. Don't play money if you're not confident. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. I think I'm going to be heading out. I think this will be the end of my video. I hope this helps somebody. Yeah, shoot me a message if you have any questions. Peace out, guys. Much love.